Hey everyone, welcome back. For whatever reason, I didn't film an intro for this video, but I'm just gonna get started. I'm starting with my J.Cat Aquasurance concealer, and I'm using that as an eye primer today. I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics Zodiac palette, and the first shade that I'm going to go in with is the matte Virgo shade, which is kind of pinky. And then the next shade is Sagittarius, which is also a matte. Once that orange is all blended out, I'm going in with the Libra matte shade, and I'm just applying that to the outer corner in a sort of V shape. Now I'm going in with a blending brush and just blending over everything so there isn't that super harsh line right there. Now for the exciting part, I'm going in with a flat brush that I have sprayed with a little bit of my setting spray, and I'm applying the Cancer shade all over the lid. For my inner corner highlight, I'm going in with Gemini. So I went ahead and I finished up my base makeup. I used this Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. This is the first time that I've used this. I really like how it's looking on the skin so far. I did put a pretty glowy primer over it. This is the Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Primer. I haven't used either of these before, but I do like how it's looking so far. I also threw on a little bit of this Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glow. I've used this before many times. I really like this. It just adds, you know, a nice glow to the skin. I haven't put any over top yet. I'll wait until after I do everything else, but I did add a little bit of that. The next thing that I want to go in with is this Urban Decay Brow Blade, and I just recently got this as well. This is a new product to me. This is in Neutral Nana. There are the brows. I will say they look really good. I was able to make like little strokes here in the front, which I think they definitely look like brow hairs and kind of give that like very fluffy brow kind of look. I've heard people say the only like downside of this is the fact that it doesn't have a spoolie, but that's not really a big deal for me because I have like 3 spoolies right here. But I do really like it. I went a little low right here, so I think I'm actually going to go in with just a little bit of the concealer that I used and clean it up a bit. So now I'm going to go in with the Milk Makeup bronzer stick in Baked. And I'm just going to take it on this brush that I have and kind of really just chisel out. So here I applied some to my jawline and I did not do a good job blending, so I apologize. So I just went in with blush from this BH Nude blush palette, and I went in with this one and this one. Really pretty. So now I'm going to go in with highlight. I'm going to use this ColourPop Gnomie highlight. So it's a loose highlight. So I'm just going to tap some out, and then I'm going to pick it up on the, do you see all of that in the cap right there? So I'm just going to tap into it, and that is a lot. So I'm going to tap as much off as possible. This highlight is very potent. You don't need a lot. So now that I have all my base on, I'm going to go ahead and spray my face again with the Catrice Dewy Glow. I'm going gonna go ahead and finish up the lower lash line. So I'm pretty much just going to do the same thing that I did to the lid. I'm first going to go in with the matte Virgo shade, and then I go in with a little bit of the matte Sagittarius shade, followed up by the matte Libra shade towards the inner corner of the eye. I did apply a bit of the Cancer shade just in the inner part of it. So now I'm going to go in with mascara. I'm going to use the Thrive Cosmetics mascara. So there's the mascara. I did get a little bit on this inner corner. It probably has dried by now, so I'm just going to take a spoolie and kind of flake it off. And if I removed any shadow, I'm just going to reapply it a little. I did spray this shadow when I applied it, so I'm going to do the same. So I'm going to line my lips with the ColourPop BFF Lippie pencil, and then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in 05 Loyalist, and I'll probably throw some gloss on top as well. It's not quite as pink as I was imagining, but that's fine. I want to put some gloss over it as soon as this kind of dries. These take a minute to dry down, so I'm just gonna wait. So this is my completed look. I really wish that my hair looked better because I really like how this makeup look turned out. I think it's really, really... And this was the moment she realized her bronzer wasn't blended. I think it's really, really pretty, really glam. Something that I've never done before, so I'm really enjoying it. I keep looking in the mirror. I do really like how my brows look too. I'll definitely be using the brow product again. I was concerned about the color, but I think the color looks really good in my brows. I'm not too worried about it. The foundation is definitely matte, which I usually don't go for something that is super matte. But I think adding like this primer and the setting spray over top helped it. I will definitely keep trying it and keep wearing it. I love this palette, by the way. Like, I've used it several times on my channel, but there's just something about these baked shadows around, the circular ones, that is just so foiled and intense and glittery. They're really, really pretty, so if you are looking to pick up a new palette, this one is really cool. I think that it's even, you know, it's usable enough to do like an everyday look if you want it as well. But I think that some of these tones in here, like I hadn't played with this shade Cancer yet, and it's so pretty. And I think with the pink, it looks really, really good, really pretty, sparkly, all of that. So I really, really like that. I kind of want to play with this Scorpio shade. It's like a really rich copper, and then with a couple of these like super warm tones, I think that could be really pretty in like a halo eye or something. So maybe that'll be my next look. But for today, this is kind of what we did. I'm glad that I got to use a little bit of new makeup that I hadn't ever tried before, and then also some things that I do really love, because it's just nice to kind of mix it up sometimes and see and try new stuff. So thanks so much for watching today. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're staying safe, staying healthy, staying home, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!